Welcome to Service Autopilot. Thank you for becoming a member. My name's Jonathan. I'm the co-founder of Service Autopilot, and I founded the company with John Caldwell. He's my business partner, and we are extremely passionate about Service Autopilot and what we're building and the direction we're going. We have a huge roadmap. In other words, the path that what we're building, what we've designed, what's coming, what we're working on, it's huge. And what we have today is just a glimpse of where we're really going. And so we believe that you will find as you work with us that we are extremely passionate, we're very aggressive, we're moving fast, and Service Autopilot will be a huge, huge value and competitive advantage to your business. So even with all that being said, we have clients that cancel every month. We have clients that will stick with us every 30 or 60 or 90 days, and then they'll move on. And we call our clients members. And so a member that moves on, we track it. It bothers us. We want to stop basically any member from leaving and canceling. And so we pay a lot of attention. But we find this universal theme. And that theme is that the reason a member leaves Service Autopilot is because they never really implemented the system. They were excited, they signed up, and then they got busy with their business and they never implemented. In fact, the most common statement we hear is, system's awesome, it's great, I'll be back, but I just don't have time right now. And it's not so much because it's hard, it's just because they just never really got started. And so we want to help you. We want to help you get started. We can't save you a lot of money, and we sure can't make you a lot of money if you don't implement the system. And so please know going into this, we're willing to help you. We want to make you successful, and we find it to be worth the investment because clients that implement the system do not cancel. They stay with us. And so we know that helping you up front, it's well worth our time and effort. And frankly, we want you to use the system. Not just 5%, not just 15%. We don't want you to just pay us your money and stay with us and kind of use the system. We've spent millions of dollars building this and are investing millions and millions more. We want you to use the system fully. So, with all that being said, let me give you 3 best practices that we've learned. Now, having done this for quite some time, the first one is exactly what I said. It's do the work, implement. You can't be better and different than all your competitors if you don't act different and better than all your competitors. And so, the first step, best practices, is simply implement. That way you can receive and achieve all the benefits that Service Autopilot has to offer. The second best practice is modeling our best clients, our most successful ones. We have really noticed a trend, and that trend is that they focus. What they do is they get started with Service Autopilot and they say, you know what, I'm just going to focus on managing my clients, scheduling, invoicing, and getting paid. All the other stuff Service Autopilot can do is awesome, but I'm at least going to run the system or use the system to run my operations as fast as possible. And so they implement the core. And the savviest clients, they spend a little extra time and they learn the tips and the tricks on the client screen, and they learn all the little advantages in scheduling and all the shortcuts and all the, again, tricks, things it can do that aren't necessarily known when you just glance at it. And so they really go deep with the system, and they become a power user. And then they add estimates, and then they do email marketing blasts, then they do to-dos and calls. And what we believe is that by focusing, you actually implement the system as a whole so much faster. It's almost counterintuitive, but I'm convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt that our best clients focus. So best practice number 2 would be to focus on the core. Clients, scheduling, invoicing, and getting paid. Once you've got it down, move on to the next thing. And you follow the same practice with your team. Have them focus. Best practice number 3 is to let us help. That's what we're here for. That's what we want to do. That's kind of the heart of our company. I think you'll see that as you work with us. We take supporting our clients, our members, helping them, training them very serious. It's very important to us that you're successful. And you'll see that come through as you talk to our team. Let us help you get started. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Let our new member implementation team help you. Let our training team train you, give you one-on-one guidance. Take advantage of all the free training that we have. Ask questions. We want you to be successful. And finally, we have put a checklist below this video, and there's 2 sides to it. On the left, these are the things you've got to do. On the right, you really need to do these things too, but these are the more advanced things. If you will complete everything on this checklist, you will be ahead of many members that take quite a while to do that, to implement all of this stuff, to set it all up. It's not even hard. We've made it easy. You just check on each item, you do it, and then you mark it off, and you do the next one. And if you'll zip through all of that, you will be successful with Service Autopilot. So finally, once again, thank you so much for becoming a member. We look forward to working with you. We ask that you let us know how we can help you. We want to make sure you're successful. Thank you again.